So, this is weird. First video. I'm not gonna lie, I've been putting this off for like 3 months now, but I keep having these thoughts that I feel like I need to get out there, and honestly, maybe someone needs to hear this. Recently, I made some decisions that most people would call, let's say, unconventional, and I want to talk about that. But first, quick context. I'm 25, no degree, and up until recently, I was doing what everyone told me I was supposed to do: get a job, work hard, move up, repeat. And I did that for years. Here's the thing about the traditional 9 to 5 path that nobody really tells you: it's designed to keep you comfortable enough to never leave, but dissatisfied enough to keep grinding. You get your entry level job. You get the apartment, maybe the car. And then what? You just do that for 40 years and hope it works out. I'm not saying the 9 to 5 is evil or anything. It works for some people genuinely, but for me, it felt like I was trading my 20s and 30s for a promise of maybe enjoying my 60s, and that's if everything goes according to plan. So let me tell you about my last job. I was working at a warehouse, not glamorous, but it paid okay. Like 45,000 a year or something. And on paper that sounds fine, right? But here's what they don't tell you about warehouse work, or really most physical labor jobs. Your body's the product and it degrades. I remember my manager pointing at a shelf one day, completely casual. He was like, "Oh yeah, someone got their foot crushed there last year, had to get it amputated." Just said it like he was telling me where the bathroom was. And I looked around at the forklifts constantly moving, the pallets stacked 3 stories high, people rushing to meet quotas. And I thought, one mistake. That's all it takes. One person not paying attention for 2 seconds, and you're the guy who lost his foot at work. I quit 3 weeks later. But here's the thing. It wasn't even about the danger, really. It was just the wake-up call. It was about looking at the people who'd been there for 10, 15 years, and they were tired, like deep in their bones tired, making maybe 55,000 after a decade and a half of showing up every single day. And I realized that's the ceiling. That's what making it looks like in that system. Work your entire physical prime, sacrifice your body, and maybe you hit 60,000 a year by the time you're 40. And I couldn't accept that. So I started looking at the numbers, really looking at them. If I kept that job, working 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year, that's 2,000 hours annually. For 45,000, that's $22.50 an hour. Before tax. After tax, I was taking home like 34,000, maybe 35. And my rent was 1,400 a month. So that's 16,800 a year just for a mediocre 1 bedroom apartment. Adding car payments, insurance, gas, food, utilities, and suddenly I'm working just to afford the ability to keep working. There was nothing left over, no savings, no investments, just this endless cycle of work, pay bills, work, pay bills. And the crazy part, I thought that was normal. That's what everyone does, right? But then I started asking myself, wait, what if there's a different way? What if instead of trading 40 hours a week for someone else's profit margin, I spent that same energy building something for myself, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's uncertain? Because here's what I realized, and this is important: the 9 to 5 isn't actually safe anymore anyway. Like we all pretend it is. Society tells us it is. Get the stable job. That's the safe path. But companies lay off thousands of people. Or how the company will nickel and dime you on a 50-cent raise, but the CEO just bought his 3rd vacation home. Or how you're expected to be grateful for your job, like they're doing you a favor by letting you make them money. It's wild when you actually step back and look at it. And look, I get it. Not everyone can just quit their job. I'm not saying that. Bills are real, responsibilities are real. But what I am saying is, like, you don't have to accept it as the only option. You can build something on the side. You can learn skills that create leverage. You can start small and grow it until it's bigger than your day job. That's what I'm doing right now. I made a choice. And I'm going to document what happens. Not because I think I have all the answers, I definitely don't. I'm figuring this out as I go, but because I think a lot of us are feeling the same way and nobody's really talking about it. Honestly, everyone's either selling you a course on how to get rich quick or they're telling you to be grateful for your corporate job. Nobody's just being real about the middle path. The I'm trying to build something better, but I haven't figured it out yet path. So that's what this channel is going to be, me figuring this out in real time. The wins, the failures, the what the hell am I doing moments. I'm going to share what's actually working, what's not, and everything I'm learning along the way. Because here's the thing, we're all just making this up as we go anyway. The people with the fancy job titles, they don't have it figured out either. They're just better at pretending. So why not document the process honestly? Why not build a community of people who are trying to do something different? Because we all need a bit of help these days, and maybe we can figure this out together. If you're watching this and thinking, yeah, I feel the same way, then stick around. I'm going to be posting regularly. Next video, I'll break down those passive income streams I mentioned, what they are, how much they're making, and how you can start your own no fluff. No buy my course bullshit. Just the actual information. Because if I'd had someone tell me this stuff when I was 20, I would have saved like 5 years of grinding in the wrong direction. So maybe I can be that for someone else. Alright, that's it for this one. I'm either about to build something real here, or I'm about to fail spectacularly on the internet. Either way should be interesting. I'll catch you in the next video.